welcome to day 28. I'm doing good today. I haven't had any nicotine cravings. I'd love to say I'm getting on okay without my e-cigarette, but here it is. Yeah, I made it a couple of hours maybe last night without it. The cartridge ran out not long after I put my video up, and I thought that's okay, I've got my gum, I can use that. No, the gum wasn't a good substitute for inhaling. I needed to be inhaling something. I needed to have that motion of smoking. So I ended up digging out my black vape last night, which, as I've mentioned before, triggered my acid reflux, and I didn't get much sleep again last night because of it. However, I did order a new vape. It's the kind you put the liquid in. And I've ordered 3 liquids with it, which are all nicotine free. I'm hoping this will help. The thing about this and my black vape, they both contain nicotine. Same with the gum, it contains nicotine, but I barely use the gum, so that's fine. I barely use the gum, so that's fine. Sorry, I had a battery warning flash up on my phone. But I don't like that I'm still relying on nicotine. I don't like it. So I'm getting the vape and I'm getting the liquids that have 0 nicotine in, and I'm hoping that I'll be fine with them. Because for me, I think it's mainly the motion of smoking, like the motion of inhaling something, and I would rather that did not contain nicotine in any way, shape or form. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting them. They should be here by the end of the week, but in the meantime I did buy refills for my e-cigarette today, which I've just dropped, but there you go. Refills for my e-cigarette today, and I'm going to use that until the new one gets here, and hopefully I can just transfer over to that and I'll be fine. But like I said, no nicotine cravings. I'm doing really well. I'm tired, as you can probably tell, but I'm good. I'm really, really good today. It's just been a good day. I had my meeting with my Stop Smoking Service advisor, and we talked about the situation with the patches because I hadn't had a chance to fully discuss that with her. And she thinks I'm allergic to the adhesive on the patches, so it's not the actual patches that was giving me the reaction, it's the adhesive on them. Which, thinking about it, makes a lot more sense. I had to pick it up. So yeah, it makes more sense that it's the adhesive on the patches that I was reacting to and not the actual patches themselves. And it was nice to finally think, why didn't I think of that? That makes so much more sense to me, you know. It all adds up, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. My CO reading in my meeting today was 3, still, same as 2 weeks ago. Not exactly sure why. I feel like it should have started going down. Maybe because of these, I'm not sure. But I don't know, I feel like it should be lower than that. But I can work on that, and we'll see what it is in 2 weeks when I go back. One thing from today's meeting, my advisor said she can see how determined I am not to go back to smoking, to stay off the cigarettes. And she's so right, I am. I am determined to not smoke again. I'm determined to do this and to succeed. Because I don't want to be a smoker again. We were in town today and I could smell people smoking. Like, we came out of the supermarket to wait for my husband to come pick me up, funnily enough. We came out of the supermarket and all I could smell was cigarette smoke. And I had to get away from it. We went up to where we ended up sitting and waiting for my husband, and you couldn't smell it from there, but from where the entrance was up until past the trolley bay, which isn't that big of a distance, and isn't that far from where we ended up sitting, just all you could smell was cigarette smoke. It was awful and I hated it, and I was just like, I can't. In a way, like, I don't know. I said something to my mum when we left the shop today, and when I could smell all of that, and I said to her, I feel like they should make smoking in public illegal, full stop. I'm completely blurry. Like, yeah, each to their own, and if I was still a smoker I wouldn't have that opinion. But now I do, because it's making it harder for people who are trying to quit smoking to go out and do everyday things like food shopping when all you can smell is cigarette smoke. Like, it didn't make it hard for me, it made me feel ill. But I can imagine that would make it very hard for people. Like, if I was still on, like, day 3, day 4, day 5, and I went shopping with my mum and all I could smell was cigarette smoke, it would make me want a cigarette really, really bad. Or it would have made me want a cigarette really, really bad. Now I'm on day 28, I'm fine. It just makes me feel sick. Kind of like when the gardener breathed cigarette smoke all over me and the smoke from his cigarette was going up my nose. It was awful. You know, and yeah, I guess that's my opinion now. I feel like smoking in public places like outside supermarkets or outside any shop or shopping centre should be illegal. It should be banned. I don't feel like it's necessary at all. And keep in mind, I'm the kind of person, people use e-cigarettes and all of that in shops. I'm the kind of person that won't even use an e-cigarette inside a shop or a vape inside a shop. I'll only ever do it outside. And that's fine because this isn't hurting anyone else. It's not even hurting me, to be fair. Well, kind of. Acid reflux, but you know what I mean. It's not like as harmful as a cigarette. Yeah. No, that's my opinion on that anyway. I feel like I'm going on. Sorry. Not trying to. Tired and trying to make sure I get this video up. So actually I'm going to end it here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Enjoy this clip of a hailstorm we had earlier today. You can see clear blue sky on one side in the distance, and you can see rain coming down on the other side in the distance.